Hello, Jonny's Journal here again, 27th of July, so it's been a few days since my last video, but a couple of things have happened. Man United senior team won Tottenham 2-1. Great to see Gomez get his goal there as well, so all the youngsters have had their little bits of moment of fame really, and more than that in some cases, especially Greenwood. And also the women's team, the Conti Cup fixtures have been announced, where Man United have got Birmingham, Leicester, Everton and Man City. So again, not another easy draw there. But this video is going to be all about positivity, because I'm going to be talking about the Man United women's team. So really I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm excited about, and there's a fair bit for me to be excited about. So let's start at the beginning then. So I'm just looking forward to actually just driving up there. I've got a season ticket, so I'm looking forward to the actual journeys up there. It's going to take me about an hour and 50 minutes to drive from my area in Birmingham to Manchester. But to pass the time, I'm just going to make some videos just like this. So a bit of a pre-match, and then on the way back maybe a bit of a post-match. So I've got to spend, I've got to do something with that time, because a 2-hour journey, it could be boring, but I need to make that exciting. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be making some videos about my thoughts pre-match and then post-match. And I'm going to try and get some of my mates to come there with me as well. Not on every game, but I have got a few friends who are interested in the women's game, especially since the Lionesses this summer. So yeah, looking forward to the journeys and making some of the making some videos. Really looking forward to actually seeing the team close up, especially like Alex Greenwood. She's been in the media quite a bit with the Lionesses over summer. I think she's handled herself really well, so can't wait to meet her. I'm probably looking forward to meeting her more than anybody. To the new signings, I just can't wait to meet, or at least see Jackie Groenen. So I'm not saying she's going to be the best player on the pitch, I'm not saying she's going to be the best signing, but if you talk about excitement, this is the one that I'm excited about the most. I don't know a load about the women's game, because I'm a Man United supporter. That got me into the Man United's women's, and from there I went to the Lionesses, so I started to know a bit more about that way. But I've always known of Jackie Groenen here and there. So yeah, to watch her, I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to actually being inside the stadium and actually being a part of it. I think it's a nice looking stadium, to be honest. I've seen a lot of the games on, well, I think I've seen all the games on MUTV now. Seen a few YouTube clips. So the stadium looks really nice, better than some men's stadiums in the lower leagues. So yeah, looking forward to going there. Looking forward to seeing and probably hearing before I see them, the Barmy Army. So big shout out to Natalie and everything that you guys do there. I think you've done a fantastic job of promoting the football team, but also women's football in general. So great to see you guys there, and other people who have got YouTube channels. RODNEYCYRUS, I think I've seen all your videos, and all the Barmy Army videos as well. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere. Literally just looking forward to going and just enjoying those couple of hours. As a Man United fan, I'm going to enjoy it no matter what anyway. Like I say, I'm going to be going by myself. I might invite, like I said, the odd friend, but I will be making these journeys myself, and I'm just looking forward to just being a part of it. I hear you guys on YouTube, all the MUWFC fans, and I can see that you're strong and passionate about these girls, and I can see why. I really can, because towards the back end of that season, I was getting a real big fan myself, which has caused me to follow even further. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just looking forward to just being in that stadium, cheering away. I don't know how this season's going to go. Obviously this season's going to be a lot more difficult than last, obviously. We are going to lose a few more matches. There's no doubt about that. So it's not going to be like we're going to go there and we're going to win 7-12-0 like we have done. They are going to be more difficult, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm just going to enjoy being part of it, and as long as all the fans and all the players give 110%, which I'm sure they will, I can't see it being a bad experience whatsoever. And you never know, we might pull up a couple of upsets. Who knows? You know, we might get a draw against Arsenal, if not a win. You never know. We might get a draw in the opening game of the season at the Etihad. You know, how amazing would that be? Definitely going for a win against Liverpool at our third game, though. Got to go for a win there. Predictions wise, you know, I've had a poll on Twitter. I'm not too sure if I've mentioned this already on a previous YouTube video, but I've had a poll about where do you reckon our ladies team will end up this season, or what will we be challenging for, and the result was overwhelmingly top 4. There's been a bit of talk on Twitter with many fans in the last couple of days actually, saying that, you know, we shouldn't be aiming that high, you know, just to be a little bit cautious. And you know, I thoroughly appreciate that. I think we need to be you know, aiming or, you know, hoping for top 4, but if we fall below it, then it's not the end of the world, is it? Obviously stability is the main thing, which I think we'll get. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why I'm probably a bit more confident than most, like I say, I don't know as much about the women's team as some of you guys will, but I just think of it logically. Yes, we was a Division 2 side, but we was very, very good at a Division 2 side. So we didn't just win 1-0, in other words, we won comfortably. So arguably, you could say that we would have held our own in the Women's Super League already. So to get promoted out to there, and then bring in 5 new signings who are going to add experience to our team, that's why I think, you know, we should be looking at mid-table or above. And from what I'm hearing of other fans, other teams have like gone the opposite direction, or they've got a bit of you know, quite a few changes happening. So that's why I'm thinking, you know, top 6, and if you can get a top 4, then absolutely brilliant. So yeah, looking forward to going to all the home matches. The only reason why I won't go to a home match is if I get pulled into work, but I think I should be able to get away with going to the majority of them. And away matches, Birmingham City away and Man City away, first game of the season. And now that we've got the draw in the Conti Cup, I can see me going to a couple of those matches as well. It all depends on where they fall, because I do want to watch a few of the men's senior games and a few youth matches as well. But yes, look, we've got plenty to be excited about in the women's team. Looking forward to just you know, seeing Casey Stoney on the sidelines as well, hearing those instructions, see what she says. Looking forward to actually just see what personnel we put out, what formation. So, you know, 4-3-3 for me is quite exciting. But if you have a look at how strong our midfield is, how many midfield options that we've got, and also if you consider how many tougher games that we've got now, the 3-5-2 option is always a possibility. We've got 3 very strong centre backs, and we've got more than enough midfielders to cover that. So let's see. I'm just excited about it. I think it's just at the moment I just want to get started, just so I can see, you know, what's what. So yeah, that's my thoughts about the Women's Super League and the women's team this season. I think it would be great to get into the top 4, have a bit of a cup run. Again, not expecting miracles, but I do expect, I want to say big things, but I do expect some excitement this season. I don't think it'll just be a case of turning up to some of these grounds and getting turned over because we're the newly promoted club. So, you know, I do expect us to put in a few good performances, especially from our new players as well. Not just Jackie Gronin, but you know, when you've got experienced internationals such as Abby McManus, when you see Hayley Ladd, you know, she could quite easily just sit deep in that centre midfield. I think it's really exciting, I really do. and we haven't even mentioned Jane Ross up front, which is a shame because I do like Jess. But she can't do it all. Well, she wouldn't need to do it by herself because we've got plenty of other forward players as well. But yeah, there's just so many options and there's just not enough. You know, there's only 11 starters and we've got about 20 that could potentially be playing. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to having that first journey up there, packing my bag the night before, and then getting my clothes ready, all that kind of stuff, making sure that my batteries are charged on my phone and my iPad. I haven't been to the LSV before, so I'm looking forward to just planning my journey and just getting into it really, meeting a few different people up there. I'm sure, you know, anyone I recognise I'll say hello to. Don't worry, I'm not going to stalk you or anything, but yeah, by all means, if anybody sees me, come and say hello. And you never know, I might take a few videos in the stadium as well at half time or something. I don't know what exactly I'm allowed to do. I know at Old Trafford you're not allowed to use specific cameras, you're not allowed to, you know, I think you're not allowed to record too many things, and I understand the reasons why, but anything I can get away with I will. You know, I want to record as much as I can, just as memories really. You know, I've been a Man United fan as far back as I can remember, about 1992 I would have thought. So this is a new phase for me, supporting the women's team, and it's come at a good time with obviously the success that we had last season. Coming out to the Lionesses, signing 5 new players this season, this close season. So yeah, I'm rambling on a little bit now, so I'm just going to probably end the video there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You can follow me on Twitter. It's John Foster MUFC, Jon Foster MUFC. I will tag a few people in these videos as well as soon as I start promoting them, because you know, I am really grateful of other fan channels, because obviously I can learn more about the women's team, and hopefully when I start taking the videos to LSV, you guys can learn a little bit off my videos as well and hear my thoughts of what I think of the team. Obviously everyone's going to have different opinions, but me, I'm just going to be loving it no matter what. We can lose like 5-0 so long as we've put on a good show, you know, and so long as I can hear people cheering, I'm going to be enjoying it. And I think that's what it's all about really. Just, you know, you just got to enjoy your time there, especially with that, you know, 4 hours out of my day, well 5 hours out of my day, 5.5 hours out of my day with the actual travelling and everything else, and the actual match itself. You know, I'm going there to enjoy it. So anyway, that's enough of that. Feel free to leave a comment on the video, subscribe, probably follow me on Twitter. I've got a lot more Twitter followers than I have YouTube viewers at the moment. And yeah, I'll hope to see some of you guys very soon. Thank you.